I don't know. I'm really sorry, you guys. I actually have a word pad that is full of my video topics, and everything that I want to say is written out, and I've got 14 days of that. And then I was gonna work on it, later on, because I pretty much wrote those 14 days in a night. And the funny thing about this is that my okay, well, I don't remember if I told you. I don't remember who I've told, but somebody, not me, didn't fill out something that was pretty important, because the state of Kansas is no longer paying my Medicare insurance premiums, and what they've done is taken it out of my pay retroactively. So my pay for this month was cut in half, and before this month we were just flat broke, so there's no money for line meds. I won't have any I won't have any meds during National Lyme Awareness Month. But it's not just that I'm out of. I'm out of ALA, I'm out of MSM, I'm out of MACA. Pretty much all I do have is fenugreek, and oh, I'm out of cat's claw. That factors in a moment. So, in case you don't know, fenugreek is really great. You shouldn't use deodorant. It's got aluminum, and aluminum can be detected in your brain within minutes of applying deodorant to your armpit. And a lot of them also have talc, which talc is one of those questionable carcinogens, and carcinogens you don't want because they age you basically, so utilize your vanity in that case, which is funny because I used to completely cover myself in just talcum powder, instead of putting lotion on after a bath or a shower. And look at me. So anyway, that's really frustrating, and this would be it's not the first thing that Sean's done to disappoint me, and I just totally blew up on him last night. And what I blew up about was the suitcase. The cats were climbing on top of my suitcase, and it's my Fisher-Price suitcase. The thing's lasted for 20 years, so I don't want it to be here for a week and not survive after it's been at my mom's for 20 years. That's fucking ridiculous. And we were watching Vampire Diaries from the DVR, and is that thing... Ugh, sorry, I didn't remember if I hit record. So he just picked it up and he laid it on the bed, and it's just really frustrating because the cats all throughout the day had been getting on top of it. And yesterday I was feeling really good about things. I got a lot done. I did a lot of crafting, and Sean was there to fetch everything that I needed, and that was really great. But that took a lot out of me. I was really tired. It was I had a day of work. I mean, for 12 hours I crafted, and that's huge. Or it's huge for me. I don't, plenty of you probably be why did that make you so tired? Well, because it makes me tired to do fucking anything, including think. So, yeah. Putting a clear coat on something a few times is really hard, and I was awesome yesterday. I knew I had ideas, and I knew how to follow through with my vision and everything, but I was just really tired after all of that, and what I wanted was to ask Sean to put the clothes away. It was to take care of my overnight bag for me, and the reason that I didn't feel like I could do that... How am I on time? I don't know. I can't fucking see it. God damn it. It's too small. Okay. I know I've got a time, like I've got more of a time limit now. Probably make this brighter so I'm not so depressing to look at. So I wanted that stuff put away. I didn't want to ask him to do it because in our closet is a pile of clothes that, like, anytime I express that I don't want this sitting out because I don't want cats throwing up on it, peeing on it, wiping their asses on it, whatever, you know, like, well, I don't have a cat-free zone. When we had an apartment, our bedroom, was off limits, like, completely to cats. And there's no cat-free zone now, so it's not like I don't feel comfortable leaving my clothes out. Plus, they get all covered with hair, and I'll wear something for, like, you know, the hour trip that it takes to go to the doctor and come back, and I don't consider it dirty then. I don't care if you think that's gross. It's not dirty. And, the pile is, like, seriously stuff from, like, 8 months ago. It's really crazy to me, and what's funny is, like, if you ever saw, like, my old closet, it wasn't clean, it wasn't organized. All of my need for organization was really, like, released at work because I was, like, perfectionist there and didn't bring that home with me, didn't need to have that in my environment. But I actually really do like things organized and clean, and I... You know, any clothes that sit around get dusty, get, like, dust mites on them. Like, you can see, like, little, like, bugs crawling on them. I don't know what they are, and they leave their shells behind. I think they're, like, carpet mites or something, and they're no big deal. They don't, like, freak me out, like, too bad, really. But that's evidence that things have gotten dusty, and anything that's dusty, like, I can't handle that. So, like, for me to sort laundry, to do laundry, to handle clothing, like, more than just, like, touching things to go through my closet, the, like, clothes that are hanging up, like, it really, really bothers my lungs. So I went into the closet and was like, if I want anything done right, I have to fucking do it myself, and that's just the fact of the matter. So, you know, I have shelves organized. I've organized them again, with, like, socks and shorts and pants and skirts, like, folded and tights next to the socks and everything. So I put everything away and then was like, well, I'm in here, messing with clothes anyway, so I might as well just put away all of this shit that has never been taken care of. And I did that, and it was, like, exhausting. And, like, while I'm doing that, I don't know what I did. I was probably like, oh, the bed, that's a real half-assed solution. Like, that's kind of a thing, like, with Sean. Like, he is not afraid to half-ass anything. Like, it's like, if it's out of sight, out of mind. Like, his idea of cleaning to vacuum is just shoving shit against the wall or piling it here, cleaning the floor, and then piling it back, and it drives me crazy. We were, like, arguing about that, and it's like, yeah, it is my stuff, but it's not just, like, shit. It's not just, like, shit that's piled all around. It's, like, supplies. It's craft supplies. It's, like all there is to my life is clothing, creating outfits, and creating crap, and that means that there's fabric and trim and cabs and all kinds of shit all everywhere, and there's glitter on the floor, like, constantly. Glitter doesn't bother me. But what was I saying? Where was I going? Oh, I came out of the closet and, like, would like to have continued my night, but Sean was, like, cleaning the other room. So instead of relieving me of my task, which, okay, at this point, like, I'm coughing a lot in the closet. You can certainly hear, like, everything that goes on in the closet. I'm coughing a lot in the closet. I'm coming out to put more clothes in and to put things in dirty clothes, and I'm wheezing and, like, dragging myself along. You know, it was obviously a day that I was feeling well and was more able than I usually am, because I wasn't, like, actually crawling, but I mean, it was definitely taking a lot out on me. So I just thought it was, like, fucked up that instead of relieving me of my task, Sean started cleaning the other room where I don't spend any time. And it just pissed me off, and everything just pisses me off. And you know what, like, once I get pissed off, I get pissed off about living here, because living here is the problem. Being here is the problem, and I don't like being here. Sean's mom is a horrible person. I don't understand. Like, it's like a great victory that our rice cooker is allowed to sit on the counter. Anything of ours that is clearly ours, even when it's cleaned and drying in the rack in her sink, she takes it out of her kitchen, and instead of putting it away in a cabinet 2 feet away, she walks 7 feet to the laundry room, and she puts it in the laundry room. So, like, we just kind of discovered this, and I didn't discover it, Sean discovered it, that all of our missing stuff has been going to the laundry room. And, you know, that's just no fun, because the reason there's so much goddamn laundry is because instead of getting a new dryer when the dryer that the Rubendahls own does not dry probably 80% of the time, it just doesn't work. It likes to be warm. It's not warm enough. I don't understand it. But all I know is that, like, upwards of $3,000 was spent on brand new furniture that no one, absolutely no one sees, no one uses, no one sits on, no one appreciates in any way, shape, or form, except maybe, I guess, his mom, like, walks by the living room that no one uses and looks at it and is like, yay, I have expensive new furniture. Because seriously, this woman does not leave the house. She does not have friends over. She has no life whatsoever. There's no one to impress. She doesn't like me. She doesn't give a shit what I think of her furniture, and I don't like it, by the way. It's just the laziness, the idiocy, the lack of thought, the irresponsibility exists through the whole family line, and I live with the whole family. So it sucks. It sucks. I don't like having to fucking, like, deal with it. I don't like having the awareness, you know, that Sean's brother can go out and get a new video game whenever he wants, because he just asked money for his parents. He's in his 30s, and he's just, I want a video game. Can I give money? Go, sure, yeah, here you go. And, you know, Sean and I don't get anything from his parents at all. We don't pay rent. We will be paying for cable soon. But we don't eat their food. We don't ask for money for food. We don't ask for money for gas. We basically, like, live on our own just within the house. And it gets to me, because the whole energy of the house feels like lazy and less than, I guess, less than me, less than I would like it to be, less than I would like them to be, something like that.